All right, the topic I want to discuss today is reinventing yourself. Reinventing yourself. So, what I mean by reinvent yourself is literally looking yourself in the mirror, realizing. And I feel like we do this on a physical level all the time, but you have to do it on a mental and metaphysical level, which means the way you have to literally change the way your brain thinks about yourself. You can put on as many designer clothes as you want to. A lot of people do that. You feel like you're lame. You feel like you XYZ. So all right, I'm gonna put on this symbol of status. I'm gonna put on this name brand. And a lot of niggas do that. Pardon me, not niggas. A lot of people do that. At the end of the day, you still a lame. You still because you haven't really changed at all. And, sometimes what the quote, the famous quote. Money can't unlame a lame. That type of shit. That's true. That's real. Reinvent yourself. So in your everyday life, you have to change the people that you hanging around. If you tired of going to the club every weekend and you tired of getting the same results, you feeling like a failure, you feeling lost, and you want to succeed, change your habits. So you're not gonna get up in the morning and scroll on Instagram. You're gonna get up and work out if you want to change your physical. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get up and pray. You're gonna get up and read a book, or things of that nature. You're gonna fill your brain with information because you have to reinvent yourself. And the only way you can reinvent yourself is to learn what you want to do and what your ideal self looks like, and start living like that version of yourself. So you can't say, all right, I want to be a millionaire, but you wake up and you still have thousandaire habits. You understand what I'm saying? That was kind of funny. You still having the habits of a person who's not a millionaire. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I am the person that I want to be. I'm not going to become this person one day in 5 years. I'm not going to wake up and, all right, now I'm a different man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm the person I want to be right now because I believe and I stand on the things that I say. And that's the only way you can really change yourself. You have to tell yourself these things. All right, I'm going to change this about myself and actually change it. And you have to stand on that. What makes me is what I am, what I can formulate in my brain, and what I can put out into the world. And I feel like you only as great as what you put out into the world. You can't say, all right, I'm a good guy. I do all this. You can't say I'm a good guy. I treat people right. But all you have shown to the world, all you have shown to people and put out into the world is negativity and fucking people over. So you have to do the work, and then you can say, all right, I'm a new version of myself. But that all starts in the mind. You have to think that before you can do it. Once you internalize and start doing things as if they're regular, that's when you become that person that you want to be. I say all of that to say I want everybody to go out, just be extraordinary. It's too many regular people in the world. It's too many boring people in the world. There's too many people doing the same thing that they was doing last year. Change yourself in the middle of the night. It don't matter. You just have to internalize it and truly believe it. You got to believe in yourself. The more you prove to yourself you're a consistent person, that you're a disciplined person, whatever you want to be, the more you prove that to yourself, the more you will actually be that. All right. I definitely have way more topics to talk about. I have way more things coming. So y'all just stay tuned for that.